Hello everyone, it's Aislinn here. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. So this vlog is going to be the first vlog for my June, I'm going to call it a reading challenge. I decided to do the month of June and focus on reading for 2 hours a day. That will hopefully get me back into the habit of reading and not playing mobile games on my phone or doom scrolling. And also will hopefully catch me up on my reading challenge for the year, my TBR, and the few little random books. I think there's 2 or 3 that are, I started them and then put them down and just never picked them back up. And they've been sitting beside my bed for like a couple of months now. So yeah, one of which I will be reading tonight. So that is kind of the goal. Now I have set a timer. I don't know if I'll use the timer the whole month or if I'm just going to use it for the first few days to get in the habit of it. I'm going to play that by ear. I'm going to do my best also to make this reading consecutive hours. So like taking that time to actually sit down and read. But of course, depending on work schedules, family obligations, chores, that kind of thing, I may have to split that up. So I thought a timer would be a really good way to help me keep track of that, because then that way, if maybe I can only read 20 minutes in the morning, and then in the evening read the rest, or, if I read an audiobook on my commute to work, I can time that, like that kind of thing. So that's kind of how I'm keeping track of it. But I am going to do my best to actually sit down and find 2 hours out of the day to carve a good habit and sit down, have some quiet time, and do some reading. So tonight, what time are we? We are about 8:45. So let's say at 9 o'clock. That gives me time to finish filming this and maybe grab a cup of tea. I will be working on one of my current reads, and that is A Promise of Peridot by Katie Golden. This is book 2 in the Sacred Stones trilogy. What was the first one again? I've already forgotten what the first book was called. A Dawn of Onyx. I read The Dawn of Onyx not last month before, I think. And I do have both this one and A Reign of Rose, which is the final book in the trilogy. And I've been meaning to pick them up. So I started this one actually back in May, just a few days ago. I'm currently on chapter 15, so it's about 125 pages in. So this is going to be my focused read tonight. And I'm going to sit down and read for 2 hours and then go to bed and do tomorrow. I am going to aim for doing a weekly vlog until the end of the month. So this is the first video for that. And I can't remember if I said it, but if I didn't, we are June 1st. So yeah. All right, that's it for now. Bye. Hello everyone, it's Aislinn here. Okay, we are June 2nd and we are just about 10 to 6. I'm not feeling the greatest today and I am very tired. So I don't know if I will get the whole 2 hours in, but I'm going to try. Basically, once I turn this camera off, I'm going to go lay in bed. And you know what? If I fall asleep, I fall asleep. And if I don't, I don't. So last night I read 154 pages. I'm up to page 279 now in A Promise of Peridot. This is a second book, so I don't really want to get into too many spoilers, but this is really good. And just when I think I have things figured out, something changes. And I must say, I do like the character relationships. They are so realistic. So like when the friends fight, it actually, is well deserved. If you read it, if you read this Dawn of Onyx and then this one, you'll know what I'm talking about. So yeah, that's basically it. I'm just gonna chug away at it. And yeah, I'm off to go lay down, and I will be back tomorrow with an update. Bye. Hey everyone, it's Aislinn here. So we are Thursday. I didn't film yesterday. I have been very sick. I am still sick, but I'm going to film this quickly. I have not been tracking my reading because I've been sick. And so I have no idea how much I've actually read, but I don't think it's a lot. I did finish A Promise of Perot, or Peridot, whatever you say. That ends on quite the cliffhanger. So when I have more brain power, I will probably pick up the third one right away. And then I have been listening to the audiobook, The Final Gambit. I'm on chapter 7, which is about an hour into the book, an hour into the audiobook. So yeah, that's kind of where it's been. I don't know if I will film tomorrow. I'm gonna go back to laying down and probably put my audiobook back in, I think. And yeah, that'll be it for now. So bye. All right, so we are just about 2:30 on June 6th, and I have been extremely ill. I'm finally starting to feel a little bit better, like more like myself, not 100%, but also not curled up in bed. And apparently, since my last clip, which I think I said I was on chapter 7 of The Final Gambit, I don't believe I mentioned that was book 3 of the Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I apparently read almost the whole book. I had like 15 minutes left in the audiobook, but I don't actually remember a ton of the book. I think probably because I was sleeping, drifting in and out, that kind of stuff. So I actually took the audiobook all the way back to chapter 7, and I'm just going to pick it up from there. I'm going to go ahead and read, but I'm not going to set 2 hours because I'm probably going to read a lot past that. I'm going to just set a stopwatch and just kind of time myself while I sit and do some crochet and some other crafts and stuff. But I thought I would listen to the audiobook while I was doing that. And we're so early in the day, I'll probably end up reading most of the afternoon and the evening. So, yeah, that was kind of the plan for now. And of course, if I need to go lay back down and go back to sleep, then I will. But like I said, I am starting to feel a lot better. Not quite 100%, but like 95%. So, yeah, that's basically it. So I am gonna go do that, and then I think then tomorrow's clip will probably be the last clip for this vlog, because that's 7 days. It's the first week, and then we'll see what the next week brings. But I'd like to do another weekly vlog for next week as well. All right, bye. Okay, so this is going to be a quick before bed update for June 7th. So this is the last clip for the first week vlog, and just a couple small stats. For what I tracked now, I read a total of 10 hours, 554 pages, and finished 1 book. So yeah, I'm actually considering I was sick for a couple days, almost 3 days. I'm really pleased with those stats. So yeah, that's where this week's vlog ends, and I'll see you in next week's vlog.